When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why.
And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big connection on that one, 36 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Here's Connor on the read option. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And there's James Conner with a run that gets everyone's attention. He joined the Arizona Cardinals after 4 years in Pittsburgh. And his best year with the Steelers, 2018. Named a Pro Bowler after a 973-yard, 13-touchdown campaign. Mixed results the last couple of years as he's been in and out of the lineup. But with consistency, he can still be an effective runner.
They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Back to throw. To 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
First carry for Nick Chubb. And some room to roam now. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. This taken in at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Steps away to his left. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
First down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 86 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Sliding out of the pocket. The ball comes out. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And that is going to sail wide right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
The drive will start with Connor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again. He completes it to Beckham. Touchdown, Browns. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
An option handoff given to Connor.
gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
113 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt.
Now a 2nd down and 6. He's going to keep this again, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Chubb with a 1st down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. They get 2nd and 7 coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Handoff comes to Chubb. On play action, they'll throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And this will be swung out here for counter.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Second and 5. It's Williams on the catch. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They'll look to throw again.
Open man Green. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A.J. Green in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 17-14.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
And they'll indeed start on the ground and run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the third. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And quickly, they get to the line. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw right side, taken in by the tight end, Bryant. 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Punt. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Touchdown! Andy Janovich, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
First down, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
First down grab there by Christian Kirk, now in his 4th season with the Arizona Cardinals, and they would like to get the ball to him a little bit more. Just 48 catches last year. Typically, when he catches it, it results in big plays.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. He's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll
He'll set up to throw. And gets by. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go with Chubb on second down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. A gain of 6 there on first. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They run it again with Chubb. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
130 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Chubb. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Touchdown, Browns!
Kareem Hunt, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Flushed out right. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Here's a 2nd and 7. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Looking to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. J.J. Watt, tough to stop. He gets upfield and makes a play behind the line. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And they're going to speed things up here.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown! It's complete. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Andrew Billings, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
2nd and 15.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Touchdown, Cardinals! A.J. Green. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cards have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Prater for the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And again, it's Chubb. And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And the Cardinals are right back in this football game. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
He's going to let it fly. He's got a man, complete. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Browns, their good start continues.